What is up? Happy Thanksgiving weekend. Welcome to pregame here on all the Cyclone Fanatic social media platforms. Of course, you could be watching us on the Cyclone Fanatic YouTube channel or at the front page of cyclonefanatic.com. My name is Chris Williams, and of course, we are always presented by our friends at the Iowa Clinic and the Iowa Clinic Men's Center. Be a man, go to the doctor, get that flu shot, get your annual physical. I just got mine a couple weeks ago. Ready to roll, baby. Be a man, go to the doctor. Big game coming up on Friday. Some of you probably watching this on Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our great viewers and listeners and readers and Patreon members and premium subscribers, all of our great advertisers. Thank you for supporting and watching and just being a part of our community here at Cyclone Fanatic and CycloneFanatic.com. Do you want to help? You don't have to do it financially. You can just share. You can tell your friends about how much you enjoy our product. All that helps us grow in the long run. It's a pretty special day today as we preview Iowa State and Texas. We'll have more of an in-depth preview with Jeff Woody and Jared Stansberry coming up on 1460 KXNO and 106.3 FM, 8 o'clock on Black Friday. So be sure to tune into that. The Cyclones and Texas. Where do we start today with the GameDay Williams top 5? And it's Savor the Moment. What I don't want to do here is, I don't want to tell you guys like, oh, this is a rare thing. Iowa State's never going to be in this spot again. No. I'm not going there. But it's a really pretty damn cool moment, isn't it? Iowa State featured, nationally televised, ABC, Black Friday. You see, guys, I grew up in western Iowa, and the Nebraska-Colorado thing was always a really big deal where I grew up. Playing on Black Friday is really cool, in my opinion. I'm glad Iowa State gets this opportunity to do it on such a national stage in a huge game. So that's what I mean by savor it. This is fun. It's going to be stressful, but it's still fun. Given 2020, nobody's really had much positive going on, yet our Cyclone football team has been able to bring that to us in our lives. So savor that and enjoy it. Let's look ahead to the Big 12 schedule for the upcoming weekend, where many of you probably wondering, well, what does Iowa State have to do? Who should we be rooting for the Cyclones to get into the Big 12 championship game? It's quite simple. Win. If Iowa State beats Texas, the Cyclones will be in the Big 12 championship football game. So, makes it quite easy, really. You don't have to worry about all these other games that are going on. Now, it would help. It would certainly help to have Oklahoma stumble when they go to Morgantown on Saturday night. That'll be a 6:30 kick. Absolutely, that'd be nice. Sure, why not root for Texas Tech over Oklahoma State, 11 a.m. on Fox? All those would be great, but all I'm concerned about right now is Iowa State playing for a Big 12 championship. We'll worry about the opponent later. Iowa State needs to beat Texas. That's all, literally all that needs to happen. Other than that, really the intriguing game for me is Oklahoma at West Virginia, 6:30 ABC, Saturday night. That one could get a little bit hairy. Morgantown's a weird place to go. Still, I've been telling you guys for weeks, Oklahoma ain't losing again. And I thought that they proved that quite well with a dominating defensive performance last week against Oklahoma State. Now, Oklahoma State might be down their quarterback. That's something to keep an eye on. Perhaps Texas Tech can take advantage of that at 11 o'clock Fox. That is the big Fox game on Saturday. Elsewhere, you have Kansas State at Baylor. That doesn't mean anything. TCU at Kansas. That doesn't mean anything. There's your Big 12 look ahead. All starts up front with the Cyclones. All right, now let's start to dig deep in this Iowa State and Texas game. I had the opportunity to be down on the sideline in that big 45-0 victory over Kansas State last weekend. And the one thing that really stood out to me was Iowa State's utter domination of Kansas State up front on both sides of the football. That offensive line was nasty against Kansas State. It was a thing of beauty to watch a guy like Sean Foster, really man, he's come so far in 3 years. To watch a redshirt freshman, Jake Rimsberg, pancake after pancake. Colin Newell is one of the best centers in college football now. It was a thing of beauty, and they're going to need to bring that level of physicality up front on both sides of the football when they take on the Texas Longhorns. That was the difference between Iowa State, in my opinion, 2 years ago and the team that we're seeing right now. That team 2 years ago was a nice football team, but it was a bit frantic, right? You could never quite trust it. I trust this installment of the Cyclone football program. And you know why? Is because it starts up front. Iowa State is sound, and they've got to carry that and really put physical domination on the Texas Longhorns from the opening snap on Friday. That's my number one key to this football game if Iowa State is going to walk away victorious. All right. After that, after you've got sound football up front, what do you need? Solid quarterback play. Maybe, just maybe, 16 for 20, like 250 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. That might have been Brock Purdy's best game as a Cyclone against Kansas State. You see right there, he's connecting with Charlie Kohler. That was a check down, a beautiful check down right there. Brock Purdy against Kansas State absolutely dominated that football game with his mind in the RPOs. Look at that pass to Xavier Hutchinson into the end zone. Purdy had them completely pre-snap. He had Kansas State dazed and confused because of the RPO. I think Breece Hall should get a lot of credit with that. But Purdy just mentally, as you see one right there, the play fake, and then he's going to go and it extends the play out left, finds Hutchinson, and then watch X do his thing. But Purdy was just toying with Kansas State, especially when we got into that second quarter. It was a thing of beauty to watch. Again, he has put up better statistics before. I know that. But he was absolutely toying with Kansas State mentally pre-snap and then with the RPOs in that football game. I want that Brock Purdy. Now, again, the other things have to happen around him. This is not all on the quarterback. I think we were all educated enough football fans to know that. But he was in another level on Saturday, and if he can bring that on Friday against Texas, man, Iowa State has a great chance to go and play for a Big 12 championship. Last but certainly not least, and God, this is so cliche, but Matt Campbell's gotten to me, it's just play Cyclone football. What is Cyclone football? Cyclone football is what you saw on Saturday against Kansas State. Breece Hall just completely dominated every time he gets the football, as you saw right there on that tightrope down the sidelines. Breece could house one. Cyclone football is clean, penalty-free football. Cyclone football is not giving up the kick returns for a touchdown. It's Mike Rose being the grittiest player out on the field. It's Jaquan Bailey taking up 2 blockers every time he rushes the quarterback. It's a guy like Latrell Bankston coming in and doing his best impression of Ray Lima. It's clean, sound football. Because here's the deal, guys. If Iowa State does that, if they don't botch this thing, if Iowa State doesn't hurt itself, Iowa State, I'm on the record right here, and I don't think it's that big of a crazy thing to say, Iowa State is a better football team than the Texas Longhorns. They have been all season long, and I believe that they will prevail 27-20 coming up on Friday. Gosh darn it, I'm going to predict the Cyclones go and play for a Big 12 championship on December 19th in Arlington. We'll see. 11 o'clock kick. Of course, we're going to have complete coverage for you guys all day long Friday at Cyclone Fanatic and the Cyclone Fanatic social media feeds. Brett Meyer and Matt Van Winkle will be here with me at halftime as we break down the game interactively. We'll be posting your comments and we'll be seeing what you guys think as well. Jared and Rob will have post-game on all the Cyclone Fanatic social media platforms, and we'll have instant reaction on the feed. You guys know how we cover the Cyclones. Looking ahead to Sunday as well, as the Cyclone men's basketball team will be tipping off. Of course, the women did so on Wednesday afternoon. But it's a busy time of year. Savor it. It's so much fun. And I want to wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving, a very safe Thanksgiving. Do what you do responsibly, and really enjoy that time with your friends, family, whoever you may be celebrating with. But I'm excited. It's going to be about 3 o'clock on Thursday, and I'm going to be done with the holiday. I'm going to be fired up. I'm going to be bouncing off the walls around this house. The wife's going to want to kick me out of here because I'm going to be fired up. I'm already jacked up. Iowa State in Texas, 11 o'clock on Friday. Thanks to Matt Van Winkle for producing today's pregame show. My name is Chris Williams for the Iowa Clinic and the Iowa Clinic Men's Center. Signing off, Iowa State 27, Texas 20. Clones rolling on to the Big 12 championship game.